For latest updates and short audio clips, follow us on Instagram, Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Guys, today we have Dr. Ifshan Mehraj ma'am with us, and she's the author of altogether 4 books. The first one, Whispers of the Hive. The second, What We Never Were. The third one, Whole in Love. And the latest one is Barefoot and Brave. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. I'm truly grateful कि आपने हमारे शो को चुना.
Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure, ma'am. So, ma'am, before we get into the podcast and know much more about your books, about your upcoming projects, about your take on different aspect of this book industry, I would request you to please introduce yourself ताकि हमारे listeners आपके बारे में और जान सकें, and do share कि ये लिखने की जर्नी शुरू कहाँ से हुई.
Yeah, surely. So, as you've already introduced me, I am Dr. Ifshan Mehraj, and I would say I wear many hats. I'm an author, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a healer, I'm a mother. But at my heart, I'm just someone who loves words and stories. I think that defines me the best. And I think about the journey, how I started writing. Ye sab to we'll keep talking about it throughout the podcast. So basically, as a child, I think it's a very emotional thing for me to talk about this journey and share this journey with you all. So I would say as a child, I was not a very quiet child, and I was not someone who had a secret diary. I was very expressive, and I was always full of words. So I think silence only came later after some experiences that I had in my life, and that changed everything. And I feel that silence is where I actually found myself, and I wrote for the very first time. Not because I wanted to, but I feel I had to. And and I still remember the first time when someone read what I wrote. A close friend looked at it and said, you have to keep writing. And actually that changed a lot of things inside me. And obviously one of my very close friends, she told me that, these words, they should not just stay in your phone. They belong somewhere out in the world. And slowly and quietly, I would say writing it became my voice. And honestly, I never thought about publishing, because it really takes a lot of courage to actually publish and express whatever you write. I never thought I would become an author or I would be called as an author, but I just knew that when I couldn't speak, I could write.
Lovely. So, ma'am, after listening to this podcast, many people will just love to explore the books. They might be interested in buying and reading it too. So when it comes to, let's say, talking from a new reader's perspective, what a new reader can expect from your books? Can you share some insights?
So see, basically, my book, especially my book Barefoot and Brave, it's a poetry book. It was written, I would say, with tears on the page, literally. It was about walking through heartbreak, through loss, through nights where I thought I wouldn't make it. And it wasn't just about my heartbreak. It was, I was surrounded by friends, by family who were going through their own struggles. And I think we learned together. We kept each other alive with midnight conversations and endless cups of chai. And, readers can expect a lot of strength when they read through it. And I think it would connect to every person who has gone through difficult times in their life.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's another book Whole in Love.
Yeah.
Yes. That is that season of life actually gave birth to Whole in Love is a book that says before you love another person, you must know who you are, what you carry and what you truly need. That's what I feel.
Okay. So definitely both of them are really interesting to read. And the data also backs it up because lots of reviews and all that stuff, and people are showing so much love. You are also promoting it so rigorously as of now. And
Right.
would you mind sharing the this award story? Like the book cover is mentioned that it is a winner of 21st Century Emily award. So what about that?
Right. So basically, there was a lot of struggle when it came to publishing because I was very new to publishing. I didn't really know much about publishing, publishing a book. So it was very difficult to find a good publisher. So initially, that was obviously quite difficult. So once I figured that out, then obviously it just went. They helped me, the publishers with whom I published this book. They helped me, promote my book, and they actually helped me go through places wherein I could present my book to people, and then I was awarded with this award. And obviously it was a very emotional moment for me because I told you, I never thought that I'm going to publish a book. I never thought that I would be called an author. So obviously it was a very emotional and I would say a very good moment for me. I have had my worst moments also, but this is one of the good moments that I've had. And yeah, that's it. And I would also say that, through all this, I would say that there have been a lot of anchors in my life. And through all this, I would say my son has been my constant anchor. Yeah, his laughter always reminds me that no matter what breaks in the world, some things are still pure. He's the reason I get up every morning and try again.
So lovely, so lovely. So, ma'am, my next question to this podcast will be that we are in this industry for more than 8 years as of now, and I have been in touch with, fortunately, I have been in touch with more than 450 to 500 authors. And what I have seen very closely na, कि बहुत सारे ऐसे authors हैं, like most of them are trying to be known or remembered as a certain genre, a certain type of author. They want to fit themselves in a kind of template कि मैं इसी टाइप से लिखता हूँ या फिर ये मेरा genre है. So when it comes to you, like आज से अगर 1-2 साल बाद कोई देखता है क्योंकि it's a new book by डॉक्टर इरफान, सो उसने आपकी पहले की भी किताबें पढ़ी हुई हैं, बट उस किताब को, नई वाली किताब को उठाते वक्त उसके माइंड में क्या आना चाहिए? दैट सडन इम्पैक्ट, अच्छा मैम की बुक ऐसी होगी, इस टाइप की होगी, इस बारे में होगी, ये पढ़ने को मिलेगा, इस टॉपिक पे हो सकती है. कभी सोचा है इन सब चीजों के बारे में फ्रॉम अ पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग पर्सपेक्टिव?
I would say, see, I honestly, my books, and I even have a honey brand by the name of Paul Honey. I say they are all connected to one thread, and that is healing. I actually want people to pause when they interact with my work, to breathe, to remember that no matter what has happened, they can still begin again. Even if one person reads a line and feels seen, my work is done, right? That's what I feel. So I would say it's all connected to one thing, and that is healing. And obviously, I do plan to keep writing, and I write like poetry, fiction. I'm planning to write some children's stories. I would really want to write on mental health because that is something that is very close to my heart.
Okay. So, ma'am, as we talked about the perspective of a new reader, now if we want to talk about the people who have already read a book, then that will be really unfair. So, as you shared कि आप इन सब चीजों के बारे में लिखना चाहती हैं, but is there anything in the pipeline that you are writing as of now?
Right now, I'm writing something, like I told you, I'm writing something on mental health. I'm still like exploring, I'm still doing a lot of research because that topic is very close to my heart. So yeah, I am writing on mental health, but I've just started writing about it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And obviously, I eventually also feel I want to create spaces, reading workshops, retreats, wherein people can sit together, talk about love, grief, forgiveness, and finding themselves.
Okay. 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 So, ma'am, in which year or in which month your first book was released?
It was released this year only in June. Yeah.
Okay, June, the first book, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been almost like 3 months as of now. So
Yeah.
in these 3 months, have you came across any such strategy, any such, kind of services or any kind of advertisement policies that made you the most ROI? Because बहुत सारे ऐसे authors भी सुनना पसंद करेंगे इस podcast को, and they might also look forward to those kinds of strategies कि भाई जिससे मेरी बुक ना बहुत ज़्यादा लोगों तक पहुँची हो, या फिर you are planning कि I will be repeating this thing for my all the books because the ROI is quite good. Have you कभी ऐसा encounter हुआ है किसी चीज़ से?
To be very honest, see, होती तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. We have a lot of social media पे, we have a lot of book reviewers who obviously review your book and it reaches a large number of audience. But इस सब में मुझे ये लगता है, success is something, it's not about numbers. मुझे ये लगता है if there's some message and if that message goes to people, that is enough, because then I feel your words, if somebody, for example, comes to me and tells me your words gave me courage, or I saw myself in your story, I think that moment is when a reader feels less alone. It's success, it's done. True. And I think then it reaches to all the audience.
Exactly.
So that's what I feel.
I also agree on the same, मैम, कि ऐसा जरूरी नहीं कि नंबर्स के पीछे भागना है हमें, बट एटलीस्ट एक आदमी की भी अगर लाइफ में कुछ इम्पैक्ट हुआ हमारी राइटिंग से, हमारी किसी चीज से, तो दैट्स आई गेस दैट्स डन.
That's done. Yeah. True.
Okay. So what's your writing schedule, ma'am? Like every day you devote some particular hours to your writing, or it's like random कि कभी कोई थॉट आया तो फोन में या डायरी में लिख लिया, बाद में बैठ के elaborate कर रहे हैं? How does it goes with you?
So I would say, see, कभी कभी तो ऐसा होता है कि थॉट्स आते हैं, सो जो आप जैसे बोल रहे हैं कि कभी कभी फोन में लिख दिया, कभी कभी नोट कर दिया, वो बहुत ही रैंडम कुछ थॉट्स होते हैं, वो तो आते रहते हैं, दैट्स देयर. बट अदरवाइज आई वुड से आई यूजुअली राइट इन द मॉर्निंग्स, normally morning time, and sometimes at night when everybody is sleeping and I'm like at peace. And I like to write at that time. Sometimes ऐसा भी होता है कि I don't want to be home. I just want to go somewhere, maybe a cafe, a quiet place, and I'll just go on writing. तो ऐसा कोई particular वो नहीं है that I follow a proper schedule. But usually it's mornings or late in the night.
Okay. Now let's get back to the time, ma'am. Like as you talked about the perspective of new reader, people have already read a book, your story, your journey, everything is done. So now let's get back to the time when you first time heard कि okay, tomorrow your book will be live. So एक दिन पहले उस particular शाम को what was going on in your mind? Like were you excited, relaxed, you just marked up some milestones कि इतने लोग मुझे जानते हैं, मेरा ये business है, ये सारी चीजें, तो इतना तो book sale हो ही जाएगी. What was all going in your mind at that time?
So see, I can't say that उस टाइम पे one is very relaxed. नहीं, बहुत relaxed तो नहीं होते हैं. Obviously, you do get nervous just before the launch. But then I really knew, what I'm writing, and मुझे पता था कि, ये चीज it's going to touch a lot of people. So उस सब में I was relaxed कि ठीक है, but yeah, a little bit of nervousness was definitely there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, like as a author, अभी आप किन चीजों पे फोकस कर रहे हैं?
अभी as a author, see, honestly, I told you like I plan to keep writing, and I have a lot of content which is already there. So कभी कोई ideas आते हैं, उनको compile करना है, I do that. Then, like I told you, I really want to write something for children, for like 10 or 12 years. Like I mentioned, I want to write on mental health. So my goal is also to basically write 3 to 4 books a year, and each with one piece of my heart. And like I told you, I want to create spaces, reading workshops, retreats wherein people can, just sit together and talk and be in a zone wherein they are not judged.
True. In fact, what I also feel, ma'am, that if there are such kinds of places, like I am from Varanasi, and यहाँ पर अभी भी बुक कैफे एंड वो जो रीडिंग कल्चर है, लोग उतने अभी भी प्रमोट नहीं करते. इंस्टेड ऑफ कि प्रेमचंद जी यहीं के थे, बट स्टिल वो कहते हैं ना कि कहीं ना कहीं वो चीजें छुप गई हैं. सो अगर वैसे चीजें होने लगे, लेट्स से अगर एक बुक कैफे है, जैसे लेट्स से दिल्ली, गुड़गांव, नोएडा, कहीं पे भी, पुणे, जहाँ पे भी होते हैं, तो वहां पे अगर एक आदमी उठा के पढ़ा तो लोगों को भी लगता है चलो मैं भी कुछ उठा के पढ़ लेता हूँ, एंड उस मोमेंट पे वो फोन कहीं ना कहीं साइड हो जाता है. बट वही है कि लोगों को उसके लिए वोक होना पड़ेगा कि भाई ऐसा स्टार्ट करते हैं, एंड दैट्स रियली ग्रेट कि आपने ये इनिशिएटिव के लिए सोचा हुआ है.
Because I think this is very important. कहीं ना कहीं क्या हुआ है कि हम लोग we don't really want to sit, read and be in that moment. We don't want to do that because I think उसका reason अभी तो phone है, social media है. So that's very important, and a lot of even small towns have come up with this idea, and they have a book club and they do book reading every weekend, and I think that is very good, and that's a very nice initiative.
True, ma'am. Okay, so ma'am, probably my last question to you of this podcast will be कि इस podcast को सुनने के बाद हो सकता है बहुत सारे लोग लिखना स्टार्ट कर दें, या फिर उनका पहला ड्राफ्ट उनके लैपटॉप में, उनके डायरी में, उनके नोटबुक में हो. So what would be your advice for those upcoming authors?
I would say that, write with honesty, and always think that there is a space for every story. Right? And actually, the world needs more words, more perspectives. So, yeah, you should be honest. I think writing is all about honesty. Baki sab kuch follow ho jata hai. And one more thing which I want to say is that, I feel when it comes to healing also, because I mention a lot about healing, I feel if there's one thing that I have learned, it's that healing is never linear. Some days you will feel brave. Some days you'll feel like you're back at the beginning, and that's okay. So don't rush your healing. Don't rush your love. Sit with yourself. Listen to yourself. And when you write or when you live, do it truthfully.
Okay, lovely. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this lovely and inspiring conversation with Dr. Ifshan. And if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book. आप just Amazon पे जाएं, वहाँ पे सर्च करें Dr. Ifshan Mehraj. मैम की 4 बुक्स आ जाएंगी, ज़रूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने चाहने वाले, जानने वालों के साथ ज़रूर शेयर करिएगा. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. It was my honor to be able to host you today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.